Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Dredge. We are picking up where we left off, where we've just freed one of the guys trapped in the ice, and it looked like some monster in the ice was waking up from doing so. So that's probably not good. Oh, I was going to rest for the night and totally forgot. Well, we can do a bit of fishing right here. I don't think the Narwhal is here this moment. We did also find this frozen heart when we rescued him. But I don't yet have a place to put that. You're the one I need. Ooh. Okay, but we're not going to take that trip at night. That would be madness. Hopefully the fish will survive throughout the day. What is that glow back there? There's definitely something glowy over there. So the guy probably is like over here somewhere, I think. So maybe I should just go out this direction. Another ice pick. Oh, it took our ice pick to do it. We need an ice pick per ice to break. I didn't even notice that my ice pick was gone. Alright. What's your deal? Translucent spire of ice stretches down into the darkness. A pulsing glow rises from the deep, illuminating 4 round sockets. Gotcha. I understand. So we need to break out 4 people. It's supposed to only be 3. Quite interesting. Anyway, I have your fractaline fish, sir. Wherever you're hiding. The ice takes form. The hooded figure withdraws a scroll from their robes and unfurls it to reveal the drawing of a corrupted fish. Yeah, here you go. The hooded figure places the fish on the ice at their feet, kicking loose snow over to cover it. The stars leave the sky. Another scroll. Another twisted shape. Images of aberrated sea stars cover the paper. We've seen those. We might have some already in our crab pots. Let's get haste going. I don't need banish at the moment. Don't need to follow the edge. We can see the pontoon is basically straight ahead. What do we have? Yep. Let's take all those. Attempt to take all those, but we can't because we have not enough space. So let's go to the fish market. Crab pots are very good. So yeah, these are the ones that we need. So we'll put one of you in storage and sell the rest. For you in storage, I'll keep you. Wow, almost thought I could tuck it there. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, let's get the rest of our crabs. Sell all of them. We go to our storage, pull you back out, and go hand that off to our friend. In this general direction-ish. Around the edge of this. Whoa. And then I think he'll probably have a third request for us. You weren't there, no. Here you are. Perfect. The stars leave the sky. There you are. The sea stars are arranged in a circle on the ground. Moments later, a sinewy heel stomps down through each of them. Fall to the deep. Final scroll. This one stained in patches by some dark liquid. In the center, the shape of an aberrated stargazer appears from the page. Crater Seer. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. We go to... I mean, specifically we're looking at aberrations, so that's fine. Pale Reach? Yeah, this is the icy area. So, yeah, there are some fish we haven't found yet. You. That's the one we're looking for. That is specifically trawling of ice. I can't trawl ice. Huh. There's no ice net. Well, I'm confused. Oh yeah, I don't want to use too much of my haste so that if I need to run away from the red stuff, I can. Yeah, I see both of you. Oh dear. That was right in front of me. Oh, right there. Come on. That wasn't cool. Alright, I'll pay $100 for repairs because that thing was right on top of your dock. There is, in fact, an ice net. Okay. And that's the one we just researched, but this is the one we need here. Alright. So be it. Put that into storage. And then rest until morning. I think I'm gonna go break out the other guy and hope that I catch this aberrant fish while I'm just traveling around. Oh, Narwhal's right there. Of course you are. No need to go after me. We're all friends here. We're all friends here. Oh, I think that's the one. The Stargazer. I think that's the non-aberrant version. Natural spire of ice stands above the scraps of snowed over equipment. Cold sun, warmth long forgot, no more, break me. Can do. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, leaving away fragments that fall and shatter. I do see that glow over there that I'm going to want to grab. That looks like a narwhal. Like a giant one of the narwhals. I just noticed the glow spike that I hadn't noticed before. You take the stone and leave. And we have seen sort of a golden glow in the distance. So perhaps that's a giant narwhal in the ice, and this one that we're dealing with right now that we think is a giant narwhal is actually just a baby. So what do we have over here? That's dredging for metal, which I don't need. I think we already looked at this. Oh, right. We did look at that. So I need to get all the way over to here now. Okay. And it would be good to check down here and see what's there. That's probably the fourth thing to crack open. Let's get haste going because we're not running from a narwhal. This will eventually get me to where I'm going. Not the fastest way. So we're circling around the southern edge of the island. I don't think it's in there at all. Right? No. So that would get me to that southern docking point. Alright, and we can't even hold damaged by what? Huh. Anyway, you are who I'm trying to talk to. Fall to the deep. Final scroll. This one's stained in patches of some dark liquid. Yeah, let's... Got 2 of these, apparently. That is a terrible shape for catching fish in. Figure places the body of the stargazer in the center of the crushed sea star. The angle its cratered eye towards the sky. Attention still fixed on the gruesome pile of fish in front of it, the hooded figure gestures to a book on a nearby rock. Your payment. As you leave, the figure is still focused on the grim fish, adjusting its position, waiting, adjusting, over and over. I like new books. Book of Astral Symbols. Now we need to get back to repair because somehow I took damage. I don't think I'd overheated. Oh, no, there's 2 of you right there next to each other. Run. Let's turn our light back on. I don't think that's the way to go. Is that my pontoon? That's the pontoon. I'm getting way sidetracked and off course. Oh dear. Everything's fine. No need to attack. And there's this one, always waiting right by the dock. It's like, how on earth am I supposed to dock here with you literally on top of it? Not cool. Let's do some repairs. Then we'll sell some fish. Okay. So we've got the rock that we can put in place. We've got another pick. Maybe we'll take to that southern docking area. See if that does... If there is another one there. Let's check out the crab pots. Yep, you're in need of repair. That's fine. You should still be fine for a few more days. Sell all of that. Then repair. Throw out some crab pots a little farther away. Alright, now we want to head into the southern area. Try and find the last frozen guy besides the captain. Narwhal will be somewhere. Yeah, you can see that glow over there. That's definitely our big narwhal. Whoa. I think I'm still being chased. Now, who are you? Hello there. Hi. Hey. This fire of glassy ice stands in the shadow of the cliffs. Across the water, a monstrous visage peers from an icy tomb. Placed near to the ice, the sound of anger lashes from within. Murderer, betrayer of men, left us here, your sleepless god. The voice abates. Wait, your shadow. It speaks. Another shape. Please, save us all. Find the axe, undo this. The betrayer. Who are you? First officer. Safety of the crew. Failed them. Should have. Cursed place. Find the axe, undo this. The betrayer. Like the ice pick? I don't know if that counts as like an axe. Ice axe, maybe? The men saw lights. Southern cliffs at night. Captain and I would look into. He rode alone. He was restless, sleepless. We passed walls of ice. Finally arrived the great horn into view. Words drift in, some carried away on the wind. Pulled ashore quickly. The size of it, the light. Somehow he knew. Eyes were wild. He was whispering, answering. He said it chose him alone. Avert my eyes, could not help. Look upon. We fought, cold hands, an iron grip. Breathless. Find the axe, undo this. The betrayer. What is that thing in the ice? The shape in the ice shrinks into itself. I know not. The eyes open, watching. Shadow of shadow, through the ice, yet more, closed still. It cannot arise. Break the ice, call the heart. Find the axe, undo this. The betrayer. Is setting it free going to make things better? Because that's hard to imagine. Must not fully awaken the eyes. Close them, strike the heart. Ice axe, yeah. Must not fully awaken the eyes. Close them, strike the heart. I feel like this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Or am I closing the eyes? Okay. Because we're down to one eye left open. Huh. And that's the last ice pick. Or ice axe as it's called. It's fine, either way. So we can use this to free the captain. But he was... That voice was implying that I should be finding the heart and attacking that. Though I'm guessing the heart would be this. Like the heart would be with the giant super narwhal. Ooh, you're new. Sleeper shark. Okay, another path out. And there's here again. This definitely looks like a path up, but there's nothing to interact with. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do not hit the walls. That's how you break your boat. You're new as well. I am really poorly placing all of this, but that's fine. Let's rest here. I just noticed it's very late. Camp here in the shade of giant narwhal that's just watching me all night long. I see no problems. Probably should have rested a tiny bit longer. It's fine. Oh, are you right there by me, baby narwhal? Let's try putting in the 2 crystals that I've found. See what that does. I don't remember exactly where that was. Hey there, friend. Yeah, you're coming after me. Alright, we'll do Vanish. Don't really want to deal with you at the moment. So we got some good fish. Sleeper shark worth 180 while stale. 54. You're all stale. That's a shame. Ah, well. Still good money. Yeah, we've got both of these to turn in. See if I can figure out how to conveniently get back there. Let's get haste ready because Spanish is going to take a while to be ready again. It was definitely over on the east. Heard the heartbeat again. Was it not through here? No, that takes me to the claw. No, here it is. Okay, I don't think that was quite the same path. We can toss in a couple more. There. Yeah. Anything else I should be doing while I'm here? Let's look at our pursuits. Voice speaks from within the ice in the central camp. Find whatever the voice in the ice was talking about. And we found basically everything related to that. Find the missing ice shaper. We haven't found that yet. That'll be glowing gold, wherever it's at. But I feel like I've been basically everywhere. So yeah, this is where the thing is to put our stones that we get. We've unlocked all 3 of those guys. So yeah, it could just be central camp. It feels like I'm basically done with this DLC. No way to know for sure. Oh, I'm heading out. We wanted to go back in, I think. This way. Although it's getting late. Maybe we will camp at the central... Ha! Nope, I'm off course again. Awesome. Where am I going? I guess I could camp here since we're here. Yeah, but that is a giant narwhal. If its horn is all the way back there and this is one of its front claws. But we haven't found the heart. Unless the heart is where I'm putting all these stones. Let's get Vanish ready. So you're right there. I'm trying to free your mother, maybe, so don't attack me. Either that or I'm putting your mother back further into sleep, in which case you're free to attack me. Let's talk to you again. You return to the shard of ice, the dark form still shimmering deep within. The boatswain, gone. Fearful boy, the skies. We remain, the consequences inherited. What happened here? I want to get more context. Whispered promise, stones from the stars. It knew. 3 would hear. The heart beneath the ice. Voice grows louder. Commanded, re-listened. 3 sacrifices for 3 eyes. I obeyed, but a 4th now sees forever. Futile. Slumbering still. Should leave. It sees you before it whispers. I'm gonna break the ice. Do not risk breaking. It senses through the ice, through the shadows. No hope. I don't know of anything else to do. So I'm going to break it. It seems like it's closing the eyes. Strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. Deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. There's the 4th one broken. The 4th eye goes to sleep. Okay. Structure peels open, splits to its core, a glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Well, that didn't look like I've freed the big monster, so I'm going to call that a win. So we've got 2 things we can do. We can put the stone in place, or go down here to the head and grab the item that fell off of the narwhal. I want to do that before I put the stone in place. Just because it feels like putting the stone in place seems riskier. We're more likely to move along the story. What are you? Aurus Anchor. A fragment of gold splintered horn, discordant buzzing fills the surrounding air. It yearns for the deep. Cast this overboard to create a reusable 2-way portal to Blackstone Isle. Interesting. So it's another teleporter to get me back up north. Alright. Is there a way I can recover it after I use it? Because that would be really useful then. Let's see if I can find my way to area to put the stone. There we are. Oh, and did that count as finishing any sort of pursuits? Find a use for the glowing stones. Okay. We haven't found the ice shaper yet. But here's a use for the glowing stones. Glowing light intensifies, feeding into the 4 stones. Web of light grows between them, connecting, rejoining, uniting. Okay. It's a new net that does ice, coastal, oceanic, and shallow 18 per day as a 7x7. That is fantastic. Probably just gonna sell that. So you just gave me an awesome super net. Also, it's nighttime. Possibly should have considered that before. I wonder if the red things that I hate are common here in these ice channels. Because maybe it's better to go through the central area. Actually, I can just camp out here. That's the safe way to handle this. Okay, pursuit-wise though, that one's done. We just need the ice shaper somewhere. Hard to imagine I've missed it. We've been all over. Ooh, we got our Book of Astral Symbols. I'll have to check that out in a moment. A trophy astral ice fish. Neat. That's probably worth a lot. There are a ton of fish in this spot. There we go. So if we go to our cabin... Oh yeah, books. Where's the new one? Book of Astral Symbols. That's 4% aberration catch chance. That's cool. The cover and indeed all pages are illegible. Where there should be words, instead there are unfamiliar constellations, hieroglyphs of stars and astral shapes. Took you a long time to read it if it's just a bunch of symbols you can't read. There's still one message we haven't found. That's interesting. Come on. Stop showing up as new. There. So let's go sell all these fish we just caught. I see you, Narwhal. I doubt you're going to be any friendlier for me having killed the thing in the ice. Wish you could give me better directions to this ice tool thing. I feel like I've been everywhere. Where's my mouse? There we are. So yeah. How does that compare? Actually, if I go here, I can probably sell you. Needs repair. Not really a good way for me to repair you. Besides to install you, repair you, and then sell you. That feels a little silly. But I'm gonna do it, because things sell a lot better once they're repaired. So let's repair for 50. You only last a day, no wonder. Then we'll sell you for 165. Actually, let's compare you to some of our other nets. So our super net that we unlocked, it's 3 days, you're 3 days. It's 18 per day, you're 18 per day. 7 by 7, so this one is bigger, 9 by 10. It's only coastal and oceanic. This is coastal, shallow, and oceanic, and ice. So yeah, you're just better all around. And you take up less space on here. Yeah, I just wish I knew that if I cast this overboard, I could grab it back out. Like once I'm done with the ice area, use it somewhere else. I don't know. I guess I've finished the pursuits here besides the ice shaper. And I don't even know where to begin on that. So the question is, do I want to continue wandering here aimlessly, hoping I find it? Or do we call this DLC basically done and move on to the next one? Or since it's just finding a part, am I willing to just look it up online where it's at, grab it, and then we move on to the DLC? That might be the call. Anyway, I think this is where we're going to end this episode. I'll see you next time as we continue Dredge. Possibly heading to the next DLC. See y'all then. Thanks for watching. Bye.